Om. Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sadashiva Samarambha, Shankaracharya Madhyama, Asmadacharya Paryanta, Vande Guru Parampara. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. My humble pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to this session of YogaVashishta. I am a student. I am learning myself. I am studying YogaVashishta, and as part of that, I am conducting this study hour. I am not a Pandita, I am not a Jnani, I am not a Guru. I am just a student. In this study hour, I am reading from a book published by Ramakrishna Math, which is in Telugu. I am reading it and translating it into English. I am doing this so that I can learn. And if it can benefit you, well and good. Thank you. So we have completed in Vairagya Prakarana 20 chapters. Now we are moving into 21st chapter. Sri Rama was continuing his explanation about his behavior, that what is his thought process, he is explaining to Vashishta. We talked about Kala, Rudra in the last session. Now he is talking about Kriya Swarupa Krutanta. So, Kriya, entire Jagat, the lokas, the worlds are created and destroyed by the Kriya Tattva. And this is also called as Daiva, means God, or it's called Daiva. This Kriya Swarupa is also known as Krutanta. What is Krutanta? Krutanta means whatever you do, it produces a phala. Kruta anta. Action produces a result. Karma and its result. So, this Krutanta, the duty of Krutanta is to produce the phala, effects of the fruits of your karma. So this Krutanta If you see, one of the names of Vishnu in Vishnu Sahasranama is Krutanta. Okay. So Krutanta is about producing the fruits of the karma. This Krutanta is responsible for the creation of the beings and destruction of the beings. This entire stage of the world is a dance of Krutanta. This Krutanta, while dancing, he'll make many poses. What are these poses? Action and result. These are the poses of the Krutanta's dance. Kriya and Phalita. Phala. These are the poses, dance poses of the dancer called Krutanta. He is in the form of Kapalika. Those who are little, those who have little understanding cannot understand this dance. They cannot understand this niyati, the order in which all things happen. By doing this action, this result will come. People do not understand. Because if you see, same action done by different people produce different results. Everybody are not getting the same result. There is an unseen, unknown, invisible force which is determining the result of the actions of all beings. This is called niyati. And this Krutanta is the cause of happiness and sorrow of all the beings. This niyati, this order, this action and result, this order, we don't know which action causes which result. If we know, we would have done that action. Because we don't know, we keep on doing something and we are getting some result. We are not sure. And this niyati is the cause for some people, some beings going to heaven, some going to earth, some going to hell, patala lokas, good, bad, mixture, wealth and poverty. People undergo all these things by this unseen, invisible force, order. We don't know about that. We cannot understand that. We know that by doing something we get a result, but we don't know how, why this result is coming. Same action done by two people will not yield same result. There are so many factors. So this order is called niyati. And this is done by the Krutanta. All this action producing a result is by the Krutanta. All the worldly actions and the Vedic ritual actions, everything is written by Krutanta. A small child on a beach will make a sand castle and then destroys it. And he'll keep on doing it. He will not be frustrated. Similarly, this Krutanta is creating uncountable jivas, beings, and their respective actions and their results. He keeps on writing this book of people, where he keeps on conducting these worldly affairs. He keeps doing this, making the beings do some actions and then give a phala, a result, fruit to them, and creating jivas and destroying jivas. This is continuously going on. That is the end of chapter 21. Now we are into chapter 22. This is about Daiva. Daiva can be fate, destiny, or God, or whatever it is. See, all this, whatever we have talked about, is a play of these things. Niyati, Krutanta, Kala, Mahakala. Everything is a play of this. And in this infinite world, big world, big world, in this drama, we, the mortal beings, are tiny beings with a tiny lifespan and ignorance. We are undergoing all these things. We are in this world which is run by Daiva, divine being. And we cannot understand this Daiva. We don't know what the Daiva wants. We are driven by the Daiva, but we cannot understand Daiva. We are like a drama artist being directed by Daiva. And we are like puppets in the hands of a puppeteer called Daiva. This is all like a puppet show. We are all puppets in the hands of Daiva, divine. And this Kala, who destroys everything without any discrimination, is causing us a lot of trouble. By the current of this Kala, in the river of Kala, by the current, we are going up and down along with the waves in this Kala. Whatever this Kala wants, we have to understand. We have no control. Whatever Kala wants to do with us, it can do. However much we think, we cannot understand this Daiva. We can never understand what the Daiva wants. We will never be able to understand. However intelligence we use, we cannot understand. And we are always afraid of Daiva. And because of our desires and craving, our desires and craving make us fear for the loss of dear ones. Because of that, we are also are afraid of Daiva. Our youth, our childhood, our youth, our old age, everything goes without thinking deeply, and unnecessary things we do in our life. We have fears, hopes, anxieties, ignorance. We don't know what we are doing in life. At the end, old age, disease will come, and Kala will destroy us. And this Kala is impartial. Everyone is same to him. A good person or a bad person is same to him. Everybody becomes old, everybody dies. A good person with good qualities and a bad person with the bad qualities, everybody end up in burial ground. Look at our misfortune. We think there are so many pleasurable items in the world, and we accumulate all the pleasurable items. And those pleasurable items are the cause of our sorrow. When we lose those pleasurable items, we feel sorrow. We don't know what is the play of this Daiva, divine. We cannot understand. If I look at entire world, all the worlds, I see only sorrow everywhere. People think, the jivas think, I will be happy if I acquire this. And after spending lot of effort and acquiring those things, the jiva is still not satisfied. He is not happy. Whatever has to happen will happen by the will of Daiva, God, or the divine. And we are totally under the control of Daiva. How can we be free and happy? We are totally under the control of the Daiva. We don't know what is going to happen, but still the jiva, the being, the person has cravings and desires. I want this, I want that. And he will accumulate relatives, wealth, family, fame, name. He will continuously try for all these things. In spite of these efforts, the jiva, the being, the person is not happy. He can never be happy. His sorrow is only increasing. And whatever these people think as great and good and try to acquire it, put effort to acquire it, Sri Rama says he doesn't care for them because they are going to end. And the jiva do not have this kind of discrimination and introspection and contemplation to know the truth of the world. Is, if you look at the lifespan, it is short. And death is waiting for us. And this jiva, in this short life, he has a short youth. And in this short youth, he is deceived by the youth, and he has pride, arrogance, everything, and his thinking is not there. He is not able to see clearly. Is the youth permanent? No. Youth is temporary. Childhood is full of ignorance. And worldly things is full of sorrow. Relatives, friends, dear people, all these things, all these people, they are not giving permanent peace, permanent happiness. All the pleasures in the world, they end up giving diseases. I will enjoy life. I will work hard. I will attain something and I will be happy. This is how people are working. This is like running after a mirage. After you work hard and attain something, you attain that thing, still the person is unsatisfied, dissatisfied. It is like a bottomless pit. Whatever desire a person has, after the desire is fulfilled, the person is still dissatisfied. This Daiva and Kala, we can only wonder at them. Even the king of gods, Indra, also has a lifespan. He has to die in one day. The Lord of Death, Yama, who is the controller of all the beings, is also being controlled by this Kala. The Devata Vayu, the wind god, also at one point of time, after some time, after his lifespan is over, he will be without prana. Chandra, the moon god, will also become dust. Surya, the sun, will also become pieces and pieces. Fire will also be put off. Brahmadeva, the creator, also has a lifespan. Vishnu also has a lifespan. Bharga, Shiva also has a lifespan. Krutanta has a lifespan. He is eaten by Kala. and Kala is eaten by Mahakala. What we think as Niyati, which is nothing but destiny, also gets destroyed. Akasha, the space, also gets destroyed. What can we tell about all mortal beings? Where is stability for us? O Mahatma Vashishta, looking at all this, I think there is an invisible force behind all this. That invisible force, we cannot know it, we cannot understand it, we cannot talk about it, we cannot see it, we can never understand. With the eyes, we cannot see it. It is not possible to grasp it. That great invisible force is the cause of all this. In that invisible force, in that invisible being, in that invisible thing, in that all this universe is appearing. That great invisible being, there is nothing greater than that. That is pervading everything. That supreme being is making the sun shine and cause day and night. Because of that supreme being, this earth has stability. Because of that supreme being, the Jyotish Chakra, which is the Nakshatra Mandala, the star system, is there. That supreme being is beyond mind, beyond speech. He is everything. And that supreme being is silent, is silence. That supreme being, through his sankalpa, through his intention, all these words, heaven, hell, and patala, all these words are created by the intention of that supreme being. By the sankalpa of that supreme being, the Cupid, the god of love, is able to make people get attracted. Otherwise, if the supreme being doesn't provide the energy, Shakti to the Cupid is powerless. From that supreme invisible being, the Cupid is able to disturb the minds of the people. Swami, O Vashishta, those who help others and those who are compassionate to others, other people's difficulties, they think that those difficulties are mine. Your difficulty is my difficulty. Such people, by their intellect, they attain the Tattva Jnana. They attain the wisdom. And they have self-knowledge, Atma Jnana. Such great beings are blessed really. Those beings, those blessed beings are the only ones in this world who attain peace. What can we say about others who are living for themselves selfishly? There's no use of their life. Those people who try to help others, their life is worth living. Others are just living in the forest of these desires, in the forest of desires, and they are not able to come out of it. These people are taking birth again and again and and dying again and again. They are doing many karma, many actions. And because of the desires, hopes, cravings, their entire life they are spending to acquire those pleasures, and they're merely wasting their lifespan. Whatever they wanted, those phala, those fruits, they are the bondage for them. They start, these ignorant people, they start many actions. And when the results of those actions come, they will not be able to escape those ignorant actions, the results of those ignorant actions. They again and again take up some action for some desire, and again they are dissatisfied, and again take up another action. Like this, lifetime after lifetime, life after life, they keep on wasting their time. And their sorrow has no end. But wise people see through this and they stop all actions which are kamya karmas, desire-oriented, selfish, desire-oriented actions. They will stop and they will start helping people. That is the wise people, how wise people do act in this world. Have you seen, O Mahatma, how people think? They say, oh, today is this function, today is this ceremony, now this is the season, I have to go to the city, I am going to make pilgrimage, I am waiting for my children's marriage. All these people are my relatives. This is pleasure, this is happiness. I'll in this time, I'll play something. I should get all these pleasures. These people are useless. What use I have for these people? all these illusionary, delusionary thinking, they keep imagining all these things and they are becoming bonded by this. And they are not able to understand what is Satya and what is Nitya, what is truth and what is eternal. With this, chapter number 22 has ended. Hari Om Tat Sat, Shri Krishna Pranamastu. Thank you very much.